If you're not planning to mail them anything, don't ask them for their address. If you don't have a zip code tracking database, don't ask them for their zip code. Really, all you need is their email address and maybe their name. But if you're not putting their name in your email, then don't ask them for the name. You'll get more signups that way.
Hey, Thomas, question.
Mm-hmm.
We ask for zip codes, because we want to know the general area people are from, but we don't ask for their address. I figure that's a good compromise. Address is kind of private, zip code is sort of generic. Is that okay?
Yeah, asking for the zip code is safer than just asking for the address, and that's especially good if you host events in places. You'll see musicians do that a lot. Musician wants to know what your zip code is so they can send you an email when they're in your town, and that can actually be really nice because I don't want to get, let's say I like Jars of Clay. I don't want an email when they go and do a concert in New York. But if they're in Central Texas, I totally want to hear about them. If they're in Austin, I'd be very happy to get that email. So yes, a zip code is good, but only if you're using it. If you are collecting those zip codes and not using them, then don't ask for it.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thank you. That was a good question. All right. Tip number 6 is to collect email addresses offline. This can be a very effective way of growing your email newsletter. However, you have to be careful. Emails collected offline can get you into trouble. I had a client who spoke all over the country, got thousands of emails, and just collected them for years and didn't do anything with them. So had all these email addresses, and then he decided to start using an email program. Well, some of these people who signed up for his email newsletter 2-3 years ago totally forgotten who he was, so they were marking him as spam because they had forgotten about that guy that they heard, speak back in 2008. And so he ended up getting banned from his email provider, banned from MailChimp for spam because he didn't collect his email addresses in an appropriate way. So the best way to do it is to make it very clear what they're subscribing to and to add them very quickly to your newsletter and have them start to receive emails very quickly and make it very easy for them to unsubscribe if they don't want to subscribe. Now, Randy Ingermanson can't be bothered. He thinks it's too much risk to collect emails offline, and when he goes to an event, he just tells people to go to his website and sign up. I don't subscribe to that. Our newsletter has grown probably half or more by offline signups. So you just have to be careful. Here's some things that you cannot do. In fact, it can be illegal to do this. If someone gives you their business card, you can't